Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cyclones will kick this deep to begin the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Let's it fly to the wideout. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Hoffman. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got a prop.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. Past the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Iowa State offense takes the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Hoffman. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter.
The end of the 1st quarter. Ole Miss 10, Iowa State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
He's tackled at the 16-yard line. Second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking for some space. It's Sanders. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to throw. It's Hoffman. Going to try to use his legs here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On 1st down, it's play action. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He finds the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Dropping back, it's Hoffman. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cyclones! That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. back out on the field. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run the option. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, man, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a
touchdown. Iowa State will take the lead in the 2nd half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
325.
He'll hand it off. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. After all that running around, they got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass not complete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
Third quarter of play. The score, Iowa State 28, Ole Miss 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Picks up 4. Brings up second down.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28. Ole Miss 23.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Direct snap to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to pass. It's Hoffman. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and goal for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Also run out of bounds, close to the end zone.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Scanning the field, it's Hoffman. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is good. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking right, this one caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels have first and 10 here. Looking to throw again. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the option play. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to his target. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kurt. They looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.